The income we're pulling in.
Alright, we're back at headquarters after a P3 finish at the US Grand Prix at Qatar. 709 R&D points. Don't think we could do anything with that. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Don't have enough of that. Definitely don't have enough for these things. Alright, so save money on that. Almost $13 million in the bank. Do I go for Spec 3 marketing? Positive effects and team activities will be increased further. I don't know. Or do I do Spec 3 aerodynamics? Yeah, we'll do it. As far as activity, short week to Mexico. We'll do podium celebration. And then second driver focus, or not focus, external training. Fuel load in future events. If you're comfortable with your fuel management skill, it may be worth considering taking your fuel load. Yeah, and then once I lower my fuel, I somehow end up having to save even more, so I'll just keep it the way it is. But other than that, here we are at Mexico, and I will see you guys then.
You've dropped to P10, your 5th row of the grid now. Come on, let's go again.
We're all ready for tomorrow's race, but before we begin, let's have a quick look at those who'll be fronting the grid. Norris, Fernando Alonso and Oscar Piastri. Goodbye for now then, but really we're just getting started. Make sure to join us again for Lights Out tomorrow. Back in the 60s, Mexico City would host the season-ending race, a party of motor racing. Well, we might not host the finale now, but Mexico hosts a party nonetheless. So welcome to the Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez for the Mexico City Grand Prix. We're a long way above sea level here in Mexico today, which could pose some cooling issues for the cars as they make their way around this 2.6-mile lap. 17 corners with top speeds in excess of 220 miles per hour, and watch out for potential overtaking into turns 1 and 4. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Lando Norris will lead us away from pole position, and it's Fernando Alonso alongside. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Oscar Piastri, Leclerc, Gasly, Stroll, King, Hamilton, Ocon, Senna, Russell, Perez, Verstappen, Bottas, Magnussen, Sainz, Albon, Armstrong, Tsunoda, De Vries, Joe, and Logan Sargent. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out then. Let's see who can prevail today. A warm welcome to Anthony Davidson, who's beside me in the commentary box today. Why don't we kick off by discussing Max Verstappen? As ever, the threat of unreliability is never far away, and indeed they'll be starting out of position today due to power unit component changes. It's going to be a difficult task to move forward from there.
But on the bright side, at least those fresh components can help them maintain the power they need to come through the pack. I expect to see them take a more aggressive approach today to make up for the compromised start.
The formation lap gets underway then, and it's going to be interesting today to see how the dry conditions could affect the lifespan of the tyres. So as all the cars reform the grid, the drivers will be hoping to get a strong start. They'll want to earn some valuable points from today's race, with final communications being done with their race engineers, ensuring the planned strategies are all in place.
Has a track length of approximately 4.3 kilometers.
use your overtake button more, it's time to utilise some of this energy. Come on. DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone. Okay, we lost the position. Try to keep focus. Wow, that was a heck of an impact. Let me know you're okay.
It's a performance to be proud of from our Mexico City Grand Prix winners today. Well, Anthony Davidson, a resounding victory today, but what set them apart from the rest?
I think a large part of the result comes down to temperament. They were able to keep their heads when everyone around them was losing theirs, and that's allowed them to get the best out of the car, to maximise the strategy, and to stay out of trouble.
The Aston Martin team will be very happy with today's performance. And of course, the final result. Another display of excellent driving and excellent teamwork. And a well-deserved first-place finish. Well, it wasn't the best weekend for our championship leader, and their advantage at the top has been reduced. So, Anthony Davidson, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
Fernando Alonso, wherever he is, whatever team he's in, when is he not just brilliant? He'll give you a performance every time, just like he's done today.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. The owner-drivers team moved to the top of the table. Well, what an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.